Alrighty guys, so to start this off, I'm going to be taking the colors Sauced and Low Blow, and I'm going to be putting this in my crease with a nice fluffy brush. This brush isn't too fluffy where it's like really blowing out my crease. I actually got this brush from Marshall's in a full brush set. So I'm just using that, going back and forth in my crease area, windshield wiping motions. Again, not such a fluffy brush, but something that fits right into the crease of my eye. And then I'm going out with a fluffier brush from Wet n Wild's. This is one of my favorite blending brushes. So once I have those two colors placed, all I'm doing is blending out the edges and buffing it all out. Again, you can keep redoing these steps until you get the intensity of the color that you want. Then I'm going in with the color He Devil. This is such a beautiful like brick, brown, red color, and I'm going in with that same first brush that I used, and I'm putting this a little bit lower in my crease just to create some dimension. That way we have a little bit of like light and dark colors incorporated in this look. So that's what I'm doing again, keeping it in the outer corner and then slowly dragging it into the inner corner. Again, blending it back and forth, and then once again going back in with my Wet n Wild my Wet n Wild brush to blend out the edges and just buff everything out. That way we don't have any harsh lines from the light to dark colors. So that's what I'm doing here. Next, I'm going to be taking the color Lumbre. I'm guessing that's how you say it, or Lumber. I don't know exactly how you'd pronounce it, but I'm taking that color. I wasn't too like blown away by this color. It is really pretty, but I did need to build up the intensity pretty well, so that's why I kept dipping back into the palette and really building this color up. And I don't know why I didn't even think about wetting it, but still the color payoff was still okay. Then I'm going to be mixing the colors Dirty Talk and Scorched, mixing those two colors together, and these two were a lot more pigmented, so I really like these two colors mixed together. You don't have to mix them, but I just wanted to, just because I love mixing colors, and I really just applied that on the center of the shade to blend in the light color in our inner corner, and then blending this in right in the center just to kind of make it pop a little bit more. And then I went in the color Cayenne, again, just to deepen up the crease just a little bit. Even though we're going back and forth and building it up, blending it out, I just wanted there to be some kind of dimension, and this is such a pretty color. The matte colors are like amazing, super pigmented, very blendable. The shimmery shades are really nice too if you're looking for like a soft shimmer. I would totally recommend it. Then I'm going in with a brown eyeliner. This is Bronze Tarte eyeliner. I've really been into brown eyeliner lately. Next, I'm going to be going in with the Benefits. This is like a gel primer, really great for oily skin, one of my go-to primers. Then I'm going to be mixing one of my two favorite foundations right now. Well, you guys already know I love the EX1 Foundation, but I decided to mix it in with my Covergirl Healthy Elixir Foundation. I am such a big mixer when it comes to foundations. Sometimes, honestly, that's some of my favorite foundations are when I am able to mix two of them together. That's like when I find my favorite combos, and this one works really well for me this day. And my little puppy hit the, oh, not so little anymore, but she hit the tripod, so that's why it shook a little bit. But as I was saying, this combo worked really well for me that day, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. I love these two foundations on their own, but mixing them together was even better. So really great for oily skin. Both of these foundations, I recommend them really for all skin types. So I am going in with my Sephora Gel Serum Concealer. I hate the packaging of this, but I believe they changed it. I am pretty sure I have the old packaging, so here I am just dotting it on. I don't like the wand that it comes with, but we made it work. Next, I'm using the Pure Cosmetics Contour Stick. I love this just for like a natural bronze / contour. I do a little bit on my nose, my forehead, and my cheekbones, and then I'm going to go ahead and blend it all out with my Beauty Blender. I love the way this concealer blends out, and that's my husband like thinking or trying to guess what it's called and stuff. He was just watching me do this, and he's like, "Are you highlighting and low lighting?" It was pretty funny. But yeah, as I was saying, I'm just blending this all out. And this contour is pretty easy to blend out. I kind of wish that I blended out the cheek area first because that was a little bit more difficult to blend out. So I feel like maybe if I mixed it with a serum or some kind of face oil, that would be a lot easier. But yeah, either way, we still made it work, or I still made it work, and it still blended out pretty easily. So really love that. Then I'm going in with my Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder, and what I like to do is first blend out my concealer and then put the powder on top. I don't like to set it after my concealer's been sitting for a minute or two. I want it to be like freshly blended out and then pat in this powder. I put this on the bridge of my nose and then a little bit on the sides because this really helps with my skin being oily. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to press this powder onto my skin. So I'm not really letting it bake by letting it sit there for like 5-10 minutes, but I'm setting the powder there first and then I'm pressing it into my skin. That way it really sets, it will not crease, and it really does good with my oily skin. So that's a little tip that I do, or a little trick that I do. Then I popped on those lashes from Salon Perfect in 614. And here I am bronzing up my skin. This is the Colourpop Pressed Powder Bronzer, and this is in the color Afternoon Delight. I actually really enjoy the formula of this. I really, really like it. This is like their new bronzer that they just came out with. I also ordered their concealer, which I have to try out again. It was like really drying under my eyes, but yeah, I have to give that another shot. But the bronzer, so far, so good. And this bronzer was super inexpensive. I want to say maybe like $6 or so. So really good. Also, don't forget to drag your bronzer down your neck. Now, I am going to set my face with the L'Oreal Infallible Powder. I'm putting this powder basically everywhere where I didn't put like the bronzer, and just to set the foundation because I set the contour with the bronzer, if that makes sense. Then to really mesh and bond my fake lashes, I'm just giving them a slight curl once the glue has pretty much completely dried. Then doing a really light layer of mascara right on top of them. And then I'm going to be going into blush. I'm using this Milani blush in the color Tea Rose. This is a powder blush. Honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of this blush. I like their baked blushes so much better. For me, it just left it a little bit more patchy, and I didn't find that it blended out super well. Then I'm going to be highlighting with this Pure Cosmetics highlighter. I will list the name of this down below in the description box, but I used to use this all the time and completely got away from it. But this highlight is just so, so pretty. I love it. So natural, but you still get that really nice glow without it looking like too much or intensifying texture or pores on the skin. That's why I was just like going crazy with it and putting so much on, even on my nose, because I never usually put highlighter on my nose, but for this time I really did. So now I'm just lining my lips with the Koko liner from Kylie Cosmetics. I don't know why I didn't put like a lip gloss on or anything. I must have really liked how the color looked, but now looking back at the footage, I feel like I should have put on a lip gloss. Anyways, we're going to finish up the eyes, so I'm going to put on the color He Devil, or I'm going to take this on a pencil brush, and I'm just running this on my lower lashes. I am not a big person to put eyeliner in my waterline, so I kept that blank just to keep my eyes open and brighter. That's what I like to do, but this pencil brush is from Luxie brushes, and I really, really like it. And then I'm going back in with the highlighter on a Sonia Kashuk eyeshadow brush, and I'm just highlighting my brow bone, and then I'm going to pop this on in my inner corner. Such a beautiful highlight. Highly recommend it. I cannot believe that I strayed from this highlight for so long because it is just so pretty. And then there I go again, highlighting my nose because I just couldn't get enough of this highlight. But that is the end of today's look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye!